I want to bring in George Escobar, Chief of Programs and Services at CASA, an organization that I know very well. It's an organization that advocates for Latino and migrant communities. George, it's great seeing you. I thank you for your time. I know that two of the missing workers were members of CASA. Tell me about them.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, thanks for the opportunity to highlight the plight of the workers, right? And I think this really underlines the overall story of our immigrant community that doesn't get told often, right? Yet again, we find the immigrant workforce as being in the forefront of really helping this country continue to run and operate properly, right? While at the same time being disproportionately impacted by the struggling investments and the failed investments in our struggling infrastructure, healthcare, housing. I mean, just the other month, just in Baltimore alone, we also had another tragedy with, unfortunately, 3 immigrants lost their lives in a fire in a building that was in very poor condition. So once again, we see our community being disproportionately impacted by these failings that we have in our investments, in our infrastructure, in really helping these communities continue to contribute to our economy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, George. I mean, even in this, which seems like an accident or an incident that was caused by, not any of the issues that you're bringing up, but that the ship lost power. I mean, who knows what happened here? But the underlying fact, George, is what you bring up. I mean, tell me a little bit about who these people are. You've been in contact with families of those impacted. How are they holding up today?
Well, as you mentioned, we know of at least 2 members of the deceased were members of our organization, right? Still right now we're in the process of assessing their needs, ensuring that they are connected to the services that they need, connected to their consulates. We understand the consulates of their countries of origin have stepped up and have indicated they will continue to support the families, and that's the process we're in now to ensure that everything that they're all the services, all the assistance that family is able to receive are in fact being delivered. We know, for example, Minor, who you indicated there, it's an individual who had been working on the bridge for a while, and obviously his family was not aware of him being in any kind of danger whatsoever. And unfortunately, the incidents of that night, now we have a situation where he will no longer be returning to his family. But again, it underlines the story of our faceless community in many ways, right? So again, while the highlight really is on this particular family, and we're going to make sure that they receive all the services and all the attention they need. Again, we have to see this as part of a broader issue and a broader investment that we have to make in our communities.
Yeah, and I'm glad, George, that you do that. You mentioned that, and we show the picture of Minor. I understand that it was his birthday coming up next month, just in April. A man with a wife and children and a life made and created at this country, the country of dreams and opportunities, and so many of these people that, George, you so eloquently define as people who are the backbone of our economy. These are people who have been here in many cases for decades. They do the work day after day, not asking for anything in return. And I thank you, George, for being with us this morning. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for the support. And again, our commitment is not just to highlight the tragedy that happened here, but of course, obviously continue to support the families, continue to support, make sure that our government is responsive to their needs, make sure at all levels, local, federal, state, we're complying with the commitments that are being presented and being offered today. Because I think what is most important is, while the tragedy happens today, we need to make sure that the attention and the focus on this tragedy continues throughout over the long term.
Georgia Kawada, thank you very much for being with us. Appreciate your time.
Hey everyone, MSNBC has a new and improved app. You'll get real-time alerts and analysis, live blogs, in-depth essays, video highlights, and the best 2024 election coverage. Download the new MSNBC app. Here's how to do it. You tap on the App Store on your phone. You hit search on the bottom right corner. You type in MSNBC. You click on the MSNBC app. You click on Get or the cloud icon and enjoy it.